Cancer's not gonna take me out. Let's be honest. Suicide definitely taking me out. You guys like rap music? Look, I feel like I brought it dark real quick. Let's bring it back. You guys like rap music?
Yeah.
All of you guys like Lil Uzi Vert? Like Future and stuff? What type of rap music you listen to?
I like J. Cole.
Okay, someone else, someone more.
I was listening to some. Who was I listening to today?
Just a nigga that looked with dreadlocks?
Kanye West.
Okay,
Kanye
cool.
West.
So I'm glad all you guys cheered and you yelled out some names. So now that I know everybody uses the word nigga, I feel like I can be real comfortable amongst all of you. Honestly, I came to the conclusion recently that I don't care what white women have to say anymore. You know, like they're always telling you what to care about. Like Ted Cruz. Like Ted, it's cold. What that man supposed to do? Let that man go have some fun. Fuck. Do you guys know the name of the senator in Michigan?
Of course.
No? No? None of you do? Great. That's why Flint, Michigan water is still dirty. Okay? Fake Karen. Everybody's just like, oh no, Ted Cruz, he has to stay in the state where it's cold. No, he doesn't. No one cares. These are just new jokes. I'm just throwing them out there. Don't worry. I'm not a poet. You don't gotta slap. You know, you can really tell what type of person you are, or what type of man you are, based off the girls that throw pussy at you. You know, like if like a doctor, like a nurse, you know, just starts trying to give you some, you're like, that man makes good decisions. You know? Yesterday I was in Chinatown and this homeless lady was like, hey, I'll suck your dick for $20. Do I look like that desperate of a man to you, lady? And yesterday I was running back and forth a lot. She was like, oh no, you look kind of dirty. Bitch, you are on the concrete, bitch. You are covered in nothing but dirt. She didn't even have a cardboard box. She was just concrete, just raw street, trying to tell me that I'm dirty. If this comedy thing doesn't work out, I might have to go back there. Man, you did bring up Tiger Woods. I feel like Tiger Woods is just a bad cheater. You know? Like a lot of my friends, like when he got caught, nobody mentions how his wife tried to murder him. Like years later, people are still talking about, did OJ do it? What about that white lady that tried to take out one of the best golfers of all time? Like, if you're gonna cheat, you gotta do it good, you know? Like one of my friends, he was asking like, yo, if you, let's just say, you were gonna cheat on your girl, right? Where would you take the other girl on a date? Instantly, the zoo. I take her to the zoo all the time. You know, when she tries to turn, like, hey, why do you always bring me to the zoo every Tuesday? Why would my girl be at the zoo on a Tuesday at 4 o'clock, bitch? Let's see if I can work this one out. You know, I've been watching a lot of documentaries because I feel like it really shows the type of people in the world, you know? I was watching this documentary recently and they zoomed in on this fat white lady. She was like, they were talking about taxes, and then this fat white lady with a missing tooth was like, yeah, because the black people and the fucking Jews, let me tell you something, the whites had it figured out. And then I realized the KKK might just have terrible branding. You know, like, if she was a hot, big titty bitch, I feel like I'd agree with that. Like, you know what? Maybe she got some points. The Jews did fuck up some things. But nah, that's my time, guys. No, now I guess the feedback.
I don't think you're dirty.
Well, you should probably go kill yourself, okay?
I think this is a great example of like really selling new shit. You know, like your commitment and your energy to like brand new stuff really like set it off. I think.
Cool.
And like made it work.
I feel like I'm doing an audition for Simon Cowell. Kenny has not looked up or smiled once.
Give me
Oh,
a
that's
break,
what
that's Paula of
I liked
okay.
your. I felt like in this set you had a little more like smiley, kind of like comfortable, like almost goofball energy at some parts.
Okay.
And I think that's a good balance for when you get more like serious and aggressive.
Cool.
I like tap into it. You know, it works for you.
Alright.
I think.
I like the Planned Parenthood joke a lot.
Yeah.
Clean it up and it's fucking fabulous. When you said, guess which one I got? Oh, made my heart sink. And I like the hip hop joke. Just one of the whitest things I've ever said. And just revise it because I get what you're going for, but make it clearer.
Cool.
Well, she put this out. She got notes.
Yeah, fuck. Teacher.
Yo, you really taking notes over there.
I'll be making notes in my head, then forget about it when I got
Important, let's get each other better. It's fucking cool.
Awesome. Bye, guys.
Good shit.
Good shit, Nico!
Stop wearing sweaters in the tropics, man. It's hot.
That's his thing, man. That's his brand.
He doesn't like it yet.
Okay, now we're going to the complete opposite of Nico Butler. Please welcome to the stage, Nelly Jones! Oh, sorry. Everybody's getting 7 to 10. I'm lighting you. I'm letting you when you have 2 minutes left of your set, so kind of wrap up and then, feedback.
Hi, Kings. How are we doing this evening? All right. It's weird seeing King's Pizza during the daylight. I started walking up about an hour ago. There's still some sunlight left. And I was just like, this is just something I shouldn't see. It's like seeing a sibling get out of the shower. It's like, oh, God. But I bet Kenny would like that, wouldn't you? Love it. How is your sister's ass? How's the tuna?
Okay.
No, I had a long day of work today. I'm a little bit low energy, but I'm going to try and bring it up. The type of energy where you see the dishes in the sink and you're just like, fuck it. I'm throwing them in the trash. I'm not washing these at all. I mean, me doing that, let's be honest, I just want to throw it away. And that's one less thing off of my plate and your plate. Damn it. That's one plate off of my plate. I'll figure that out. We'll workshop that. Anyways, back to the script here. How was everyone's Valentine's Day? Yeah, same. That silence speaks for it all. Yep. No, it's frustrating. I'm in a bit of a dry spell. Everyone's like, oh my God, 6 months. I'm like, yeah, I know. They're like, cobwebs. And I go, no, for sale sign. It's done. It's getting rusty. It's like a boat in the sun. It's exhausting. But that's okay. I'm all right without celebrating Valentine's Day, really. I don't really want a boyfriend. It sounds nice, but I kind of want it the way, I'd like it to be scheduled like my period. I'd rather just have a boyfriend for 1 week of the month. Like, I know it, I do my time, it's all good. It's kind of like doing your 7 minutes at King's, just knock it out. You got to do that 7 days. Having a boyfriend is kind of the same as your period. I mean, both drive you to use medication, so that's fine. They both also last longer than others. You never know. It's iffy with each cycle. They talk about the hustle and bustle of the city. I'm getting used to Honolulu. I grew up in Missouri, just a little bit different. They don't prepare you for the city life. They just don't. I mean, today, I got cut off by 3 separate people at 3 separate locations. And I just thought, you guys could have gathered and just given me an intervention. That's a sobriety joke. No, COVID's given me a nice new normal, though. I Guys are actually starting to ask if they can hug me. So that's nice. I like that a lot. I still say no. Keep your 6 feet. But I did appreciate the gesture. I do like that because like every woman ever, definitely have an experience with sexual assault. Oh, woe is me. Don't worry, it's going to be hilarious. It was a silly situation. It happened, but it should have been worse, if that makes sense. I mean, it was this very strange, solemn tit grab. So calm, where you kind of heard the Cranberries in the background just, do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? And by the third do you have to, I was like, man, just shit or get off the pot. I don't know what you're going for with this action here. The saddest part of that story isn't that I got violated, it was the fact that that was my roommate's boyfriend and they're still together. That's still not the saddest part. The saddest part about that is, based on my experience, I'm like, I hope you understand he has commitment issues. That's not gonna work out. It's not good. Is that a machine from the 30s? Jesus. Oh my. Emma. Sounds like the first time I said how's it when I moved here. Oh, how is it? Good for me. How's it for you? Everyone around was like, oh, she's gonna take our property. We better go now. How could I love you, man? If you would just read me some poetry, we could see where this goes. I tell you what. Sorry. New shit. Yep. Saying it for me. Oh man. All right. Next form. Hot potato. Okay. I know I'm aging, not because of the amount of crow's feet that are starting to happen. Thank you. I don't know why you knew that I needed to sit down. Yeah. You didn't. I'm sorry. You didn't sit down now. Not because of the many crow's feet growing on my face, but because of the amount of dents that are in my shin now. Just like, God damn. 24 and 97. That's 10 more than last year. Shit. God, it's like they're going on the road to Hana on my legs. It's just switchbacks every second. It hurts. Oh, man. Now that I have your attention, I guess I can say what I've been wanting to say all night, which is, baby, lock the door and turn the lights down low. I just wanted to say that on the microphone.
All right, real quick feedback.
Yeah, please.
Put the microphone like this.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you do like this, it like makes you just get it.
You hold it like a rapper.
Yeah, when you hold it like that, you good.
Hold it like a rapper. Oh my god, I'm so sick of rappers. They're the biggest mansplainers on the fucking planet. She's got her own money, she's got her own shit. Yeah, we know. You now get yours, okay? And then step up to the plate. It is funny when you're talking about the Planned Parenthood with the brochures. I always wonder who's writing the brochures, who's on the copyright team. And what are they saying? Just, I don't know, does baby killer look better on a trifold? Maybe not. Maybe not. That's my time, guys. I'm blank. Completely blank. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really like the period boyfriend joke. I feel like you could get more jokes inside of that premise. Because I think that's really great.
She's a writer. I think I love your whole stage performance. Just make a little ways to remember your shit. And this comedy always come in threes, so I always put everything in threes, so it's easy to remember. So the topic 1, 2, 3, topic 1, 2, 3, topic 1, 2, 3, and usually that's like a set right there. Just brain, what you call it? 1, 2, brain hacks. So that's one of the brain hacks in comedy threes. So you can remember, it's super easy to remember shit on stage without reading. But feel free to read on stage when you do an open mic, because the whole important thing is that you get the shit out. So bring the book, read out the book, especially on an open mic. like so, because it's all about getting in reps and get the jokes out. But I always love your stage performance, and I need you to host one of these days too. I can put you to host. So thank you.
I think don't refrain yourself from going like relating more directly and connecting to the audience. Sometimes even like, and it has nothing to do with like new bits versus old bits, but sometimes you just get into this mood where you're like kind of like trancing off a little bit to the corners of the room. And I think it makes it easier for the audience to disconnect with you, but sometimes you have really good like pointed jokes at people, you know? And I think that works, in my opinion.
Hello? I would say, I don't even know if this is right, when you are like starting to like drift off, maybe think of those quick hitters that you have, like the dents in your shin. I thought that was really funny, got me to laugh, and it's quick, you know?
Okay.
So like maybe try and like just weave those in more when you feel you start to drift.
Oh, there was one about this idea of being like, how's it? And you're like, hey y'all, or like, hey, how's it going, everybody? You know, I think there's something inside of that you can keep working on that's really funny. Like the Haole Girl in Hawaii premise. I think there's stuff inside of that of like, and I'm sorry, you said you're from Missouri?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think there's so much great material of like, just the fish out of water. You know, when you, maybe, you know.
I have a quick question for you guys, if we have time, like one
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
But obviously the energy, my energy, dog shit, and like it's really low. So how do you feel it would have changed, or the jokes would have changed if the energy was higher? Do you think that could have made a difference, or is that just something you can't really?
I believe in high energy all the time, only because you never know who's gonna be watching you. You never know who's in the audience. You never know if you're gonna die tomorrow. So make every show like it's your last. Like that's where I come from. When you see me with my hair energy, I don't know if I'm gonna be here tomorrow. So y'all gonna know hey, this might be my last show. So put it on like it's your last show, like every time. And then never know producer walk in like yo, put them on. So that's where I'm at.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, we're just gonna keep it.
That's a good one. That's a good
There's so
one.
many.
I don't know what to do.
Okay.
It's not that much.
Let's get a good one right here. Hey, Nelly Jones and Paco Loco with that clean advice there at the end. Jesus. We're going to keep this show moving right along. These next gentlemen have a show to get to. They're double booked tonight. Are you double booked tonight? You're just supporting.
Oh, yeah.
Always double booked, though. Please welcome Mike Rayo to the stage.
Yeah.
Woo! I'll give you some high energy. Who wants a pussy? Yay! Yeah! Shit be fucked up though when I say that shit. A girl look up and be like, oh no, 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 not at all, not by you. Oh, it's cold outside, man. That shit feels great. Feels great. Like shit. Finally, I don't walk around the island looking like I lost air conditioning. Shit. Oh. I don't know about you guys, but I thought I had erectile dysfunction. I just started fucking better bitches. I was like, oh, it works. Oh. Fuck, man. I think this is a setup. I walk in this shit was quiet as fuck. Is this really an intervention for me? You guys did all this for me? Shit, what's gonna happen at the end? They're gonna be like, Mike, eat a vegetable. Drink some water. Tie your shoes. Take a shower. I did one of those things. Baby steps, baby steps. Fuck, man. I think my barber's gay, but he just makes me so comfortable and keeps on telling me to put my arms out, and it's just weird. I was like, if I wanted somebody gay to cut my hair, I'd go to the hairdresser. What else should I talk about? I got sidetracked by Rohan. Rohan, this is the most normal I've seen you today. Oh, no, you brought a rose. Oh.
Come on, Rayo.
Okay, Rohan. Want to hear a story about Rohan? I was like, you know what? I'm going to give him a chance, just like most bitches give me. Let's hang out today. First thing he says, he pulls up. I'm like, I'm taking a shower. I'll be out in a minute. He waits in front of my lawn, crisscross applesauce, smoking a cigarette. And that was the time that I lived with Ian in Kaimuki. There's no homeless people in Kaimuki until Rohan came to town. The first thing he says, I hop in his car, the first thing he tells me is good luck. Keep in mind, it's only 9:30 in the morning. This motherfucker takes me to the Goodwill to donate an umbrella. To get more stuff, to get a discount with. He donates the umbrella and it asks him for 2 discounts. The guy was like, no, Rohan, like knows him by a first name basis. We go inside the Goodwill, he was like, I gotta get my daughter some stuff, help me. Look for something educational. I was like, you're asking the wrong guy. So I'm over here looking at books. I turn around, he's got a shopping cart full of random shit. Wiffle balls, tennis balls, any ball you can think of. And he was like, I was like, are you gonna get stuff for your daughters? He was like, fuck those kids. He also bought the same umbrella that he donated to. I have no idea why. We ended up drinking, and I got so fucking drunk with him. We played the piano, and he had a great game. We walked to the parking lot and threw wiffle balls at people. And I was like, what the fuck are we doing? He was like, it's called ball. 11:15. His wife comes home, ends up screaming at me because I was too drunk. I was like, do you know who you're married with? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on here? Oh. I end up running away from his house, taking the bus. As I walk up the hill, I see him crisscross applesauce in front of my house. I brought you a coffee table. I was like, bro, I do need it, but how the fuck do you... Oh, shit. This is about as quiet as I've ever seen this place. Man, it's not even warm here. It usually smells like my room. It doesn't smell like pizza, but it sure does smell like cheese. That was like a shock laugh. That was like before a baby's about to cry, like... I want that. I want those laughs. Fuck all these ha-has and shit. How much time do I have left? Oh no, I got like 2, 5. You said 7 or 10? Something like that.
Yeah, you're 3.5.
Oh, okay.
But you can do whatever.
I know, I'm just giving you guys a majestic pose for a minute and a half right now. Found out what that word meant today. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Comedy has been helping my vocabulary tremendously. My inner vernacular and shit like that. Like, man, I got horrible friends because like the whole time I thought when your card declined, you got insignificant funds. And I'm like, I'm telling these people, they just looking at me dumb. Oh my God. Insignificant funds. I had no idea. Insufficient? I know what optimistic means? I thought it was autism. Oh man. Yeah, this shit's awesome. This shit's awesome. Thank you guys. But this is what happens when you write shit down. I mean, I try to write shit down, but yeah, same thing. I found out what dyslexic means. I just end up drawing pictures of myself in a microphone. That didn't work. Yeah, but I'm done. Let's give it up for Kenny, or I'll wait for your guys' feedback.
Bro, I fucking love that, like, you had some, like, fucking big dick energy and confidence tonight, and it was fucking great, dude. Your ED joke, your whole set about Rohan. Fucking, and comedy has been helping my vocabulary tremendously. It's hysterical. Fucking clean. Whatever balance of smoking, drinking, and fucking you did today, that's the right ratio, bro. No, you fucking cracked the code. This is it. This is it. This is the cleanest delivery.
Huh?
Don't be shy.
Fuck, man.
Like, what the fuck, yo? What the fuck is up with the what's up? Where's Lox? Where's Lox?
What just happened?
I don't know.
Rohan, it's feedback.
It's positive feedback.
I didn't know what was happening. I thought the mic, it was an open mic. It looked like it was an open mic. I'm gonna give it back to the guy with the hat.
If I can get it.
That's me.
Rohan.
I ain't never hear you say, everybody, what's up, what's up, what's up?
Does anybody need the mic?
Mike. Now, Mike, my only advice to you, Mike, is stay healthy and live long, brother. You too will be a star. So you gotta make it to be there, dog. So let's play basketball tomorrow.
Like, Rohan wasn't the first homeless person I took in. Had to just say that. All right.
I like the hat.
Oh yeah. I don't do none of this shit. So teach your kids.
All right. Moving along. Mike Rayo. Oh shit, Mike Rayo. Hello,
That's, oh, yep, that's on. Okay, excellent, cool. Keep this show moving. Hello, welcome, pizza. Please support Mushroom, everybody. Give a round of applause. Let us do this here on a Saturday night. I like the vibe in here, dude. I think you guys are really stepping up, man. This feels like a nice, focused, like, writer's session. Seems like everybody's, like, doing their homework and bringing the new shit tonight. It's fucking cool to see. Hey, next we're bringing a staple of the scene up to the stage. This guy is a staple, son. Anyone can be a sensation, but this man is a rock. He is consistent. Please make some noise for your very own Ian Shippen, everybody.
All right, I have no idea what you're talking about. Unlike Mike, I am super high right now, guys. So, I guess first feedback. Don't get too high before you go up on stage. That should be the first thing that I hear later on. But I don't need the feedback, guys. Your laughter or lack thereof will be all that I need to know whether or not something is or isn't a good idea. I actually had to cancel a show earlier this week. I feel a lot better, but I had to cancel a show earlier this week because I have another ulcer, guys. Got an ulcer? I know, it sucks. I was reading up on it, and it's like, oh, to get an ulcer, you either drink too much, you smoke too much, or you have too much strenuous activity. And I don't drink, and guys, I gotta quit smoking, I think, right? I gotta quit smoking. Any smokers in the house? Yeah, smokers. We get a bad rap, right, guys, right? Like, people be around me, they be scrolling on. I fucked this joke up, I'm high. Let's just keep going back to that. Let's actually go to new shit that I wrote down for today. New shit. I was on a Zoom open mic earlier, guys, right? I was on a Zoom open mic earlier, and the only reason that I did it was the guy told me, you're gonna get a lot of Instagram followers. So I'm like, okay, let's do it. So I did the Zoom open mic, and then I woke up the next morning, and I had no new Instagram followers. But then I saw that when he promoted the show, he used an old Instagram account of mine. So I was like, oh shit. So I logged into the old account of mine, and no new Instagram followers, guys. How's your week going? That's pretty much my week summed up. Why is God in movies always some old janitor when he comes back to Earth? Like at the end of the movie, the couple gets back together, and then it just pans to God, and he's just like, huh. And he keeps raking leaves or something. You know? Why are you making God do shit like that? That's not right. Let's see. Did you guys know that lambs are baby sheep? I did not know that, guys. I thought that lambs were sheep and that sheep were lambs. You know, I didn't know that lambs were the babies. So I guess my question is, why do we only eat the lambs? Shut up, you're not supposed to know the answer to that. You're a fucking heckler, thank you. You're a fucking heckler. But sheep, man, I wasn't actually, it was a rhetorical question, thanks. But sheep, man, it's a hard life for sheep. You're either eaten as a baby or you live the rest of your life super cold. That's such a depressing thing for sheeps, guys. Sheeps? Sheep. Oh my god, and I went to college. Alright, cool. I have to shave soon, guys, for a movie role tomorrow. And somebody told me that my beard made me look like a pedophile, but when I shave, I look like the victim, right? Alright, that's old. I don't know why that came to me. It came to me because the next word on my thing is haircut. Yeah, haircut. And I don't know why that is. Oh, that's right, because I got a haircut, guys. I got a haircut. Does it look good? Like, how sexy do I look, sir, from, like, here up? Just here up.
He just looked away.
No, you looked away. I know. I went to Supercuts, guys, and I think Supercuts hires old Chinese people that used to work at Chinese massage parlors to like massage your head and shampoo your hair, because they take so much care into it. Like I was getting the like scalp massage, and the lady was like, "Relax, this is the best part." And I was like, "Oh, my wife hasn't touched me like this in years." Like I was just in the moment. I'm not even married, guys. So yeah, good stuff. Right? That's a flop. Let's see. True story, I was actually cuddling with somebody though earlier this week, and she had her head on my shoulder, and she snuggled it up even closer, and she's like, "You make me feel safe." And I was like, why? Just, why? What is it about me that makes you feel safe? Like financially or something? I don't know. Like, if we're both walking down the street and we're attacked by somebody, like, and I lost this joke already. You know, let me just get off stage because I've wasted time. I have smoked way too much weed before I got up on here. And I have a show to go to with a bunch of potheads. So let's go ahead and give the mic back to everybody. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, welcome to King's Pizza. Thank you guys for coming out. I know this isn't my mic, so whose mic is it?
Ian, do you want any feedback on your set? Or you... Okay. Cool. Okay, Ian Shippen, ladies and gentlemen, rushing out to the night of Jose's.
My only advice to Ian Shippen is to get a waist trainer, dog. So you getting skinny except for that one part. Love you. Keep doing your thing.
Suck my ass.
Suck my ass. Okay, a lot of commotion in the room. Everybody settle. Vagabonds, get on your ways, and everybody else, chill the fuck out. Yes. Excellent.
Bye, Nelly.
Bye, guys.
All right, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Coming up next to the stage, your favorite new up and rising prodigy on the scene. Please put your hands together for Peter G.
Thanks, gang. All right. Right there. How's everyone doing tonight? Yeah. Damn right. Like hands out roses all the time, you know? Who doesn't like that, right? That's why he does it. So, I like to meditate. Who here, anyone else like to meditate? Yeah, a couple hands. I was meditating before, this King's Pizza environment today, outside, and Paco lovingly graced me with 2 pennies. 2 pennies. And, he came up there and just kind of gave one of those. And you know what? That's when I knew. I'm becoming homeless. So that was funny. And so also another thing when it happens when you meditate, sometimes you get some like bodily functions arising. And you just kind of feel like, the bit of pain in, in your lower region, and it's just like this gas buildup, and you just kind of let it go. And you're sitting there, and it rises, and you just feel super trapped by your own fart. It's not fun. I also have a dog, so I've got this dog, I had a dog. Her name's Luna, and she, when it was like when I was about when I was like 12, or no, like 15 years old, high school kind of, and this dog would, she was a Bernese Mountain Dog, and she had nerve issues in her hind legs, and so she would, she just would like waddle like this, like her legs would just waddle. And since she had nerve problems, she also couldn't feel when she was like had to go to the bathroom. So she would just be like sprinting out the house, like waddling, and also like having to go poop. And sometimes like she'd do the same she'd do it at the same time, and it's just this whole adventure. And so anyway, she also loved to eat socks, and I feel bad because like it were my socks that she ate most of the time. And so every time she'd eat a sock, we'd have to get her stomach pumped, and this happened about 3 times. And
each surgery cost about 10 grand. And, yeah, 10 grand. And so after the third one, she went to the garage or the garage, and she ate a piece of aluminum foil. And so it's real sad, you know, like I love Luna, and like it's real sad. My dad had to ask the question, do we pay another 10K to get our stomach pumped, or do we play like an executioner style role here? And my dad played the executioner. It's just sad. It's just sad. So I was in Walmart the other day. I went in looking for some pair of like locals. I'm trying to be like, you know, a local out here. It's kind of going okay. Julia, maybe you can teach me some tips.
No, don't come to me. I'm terrible being friendly.
Okay, all right. Anyway, I was in Walmart and I went in there looking for some locals, and the funny thing about Walmart is you go in there and you just don't know what's gonna happen. Like you're just like in a brand new, like it's just it's an absolute palace of random shit. And when I went in there, I came out with like a $12 really cool sweatshirt. And that's the cool thing about Walmart is it's just you don't know what you're gonna get. Speaking of random things, I went to play basketball at the park recently, and went to play basketball at the park, and I was the only white person there in a field or a basketball court of 5 other black men. So, one of my teammates, this was Saturday at 3 p.m., one of my teammates was cracked out. Okay. Happens, right? I mean, it just happens, you know. It's at the park. This dude's on some drugs and he wants to play ball. And then one of the opponents was drunk. And so what happened was I was lovingly called white boy by my teammate. He'd be like, white boy, drive. White boy, steal. White boy, shoot it. And then the opponent called me wheat bread. He was from New York. So I'm getting called wheat bread and white boy. And at the end of it, I was just like, all right, like, the names are cool. But to my teammate, I was like, the names are cool. My name's Pete, though, you know, so you can call me Pete. And my teammate, who was cracked out, said, ha 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 ha, you win some, you lose some. And I'm just like, what does that even mean? We lost the game. What did I win? Call me Pete, maybe. It's alright. Yeah, well, I want a nickname, white boy, yeah. So then, let's see. I'm a surfer. And there's a language that you have to learn when you're surfing. It's called chach to yeet ratio. Chach and yeet. So, you know, can you kind of feel where this is going or not really? No? Okay. Well, chach is the wave. Chach is the wave. And then yeet is you. So it's like you, the surfer. And so what you want is like a 1-to-1 chach to yeet ratio. So anyway, this is like a universal thing too, is like basically you can go to the store and be like, hey, like, you know, I want to pick up some chach today, which could be like banana bread. So you can just go to the store and be like, chach, that's my chach, and you have that. Or it could be like, I yeeted the wave yesterday. You know, it's this whole thing that's fun to say. I say it all the time, chach yeet. Then I guess lastly, I'll leave you guys with this. This is called Pete in the House. If vacuums are the absence of air, Then why are they so loud? All right, guys, thank you. I'm Peter.
Peter G,
Feedback time.
everybody. Peter G. I feel like you're already, you seem more comfortable on stage, so kudos to that. And I think you're getting to the point where like you start to whittle down, you know, some of your longer jokes based on like what's the most efficient for, right? So like let's say Luna, your dog, right? If the joke is about how sad her life was, then you can cut almost everything else and just kind of focus on like the elements that portray how sad she was, you know. I think the only other thing was like, I know your energy is very like even keeled and meditative and chilled out, but I think there are some places where you can maybe look at putting like spikes of energy in there, you know, just as you like to build up the energy of your set a little. Okay. I thought you did good, man. You look comfortable.
I was gonna wait for the claps to die down. Yeah, man, like what Kenny said, dude. Like, I mean, I haven't seen you do a bunch of stand up, not gonna lie. How long you been doing it?
That was my 5th time.
5th time? Alright, well, you're good. You're fucking killing it, dude. But yeah, man, like, expanding where you have to, you know, and just kind of like shortening some jokes, like playing around with it, you know, like what he said with the dog, you know, you got to the point with the 3 socks, and then you went to aluminum foil. Like, I would play around with it, maybe you'd skip over that part and just go straight to the gag, like, killing the dog. And I mean, like, I don't know how dark you get with it, but you could always be like, be cheaper to get another dog, like, fuck it. You know, but, yeah, just playing around with it. And also, the joke with going to Walmart to see the locals. I would just try to like expand on it probably a little bit and be like, what type of local, you know?
Well, if the locals are the flip-flops. Slippers.
See?
Oh,
Yeah.
So you're saying what type of local slipper?
Yeah, like, no, not local slippers.
Oh, the locals like I see and stuff.
Yeah,
like the people.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
the type of people, you know,
Okay,
like
yeah,
Samoan,
I like that.
Mulks,
Yeah.
that type of stuff. But, I mean, all around, dude, you did. So.
Okay. Thanks, man. Yeah.
I think I like the part where you bring a room full of hot chicks.
Oh, yeah. Those are Fridays only.
Okay.
I like that part.
So I was unaware that this was a feedback Friday. That's a Saturday.
Yeah.
And I just gotta say, your stage presence needs a little more vibrance.
Vibrance?
Yeah. Like there's different styles where you can sit and you can be like, I'm just gonna tell a story and I'm calmly telling a story. And then you got people who it's like the fucking like. So I don't know which one you want to do, but you gotta be heard.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, Peter G, everybody. Peter G. We're gonna keep this show moving. I don't feel the need to stand in between the comics. Please welcome to the stage, Lox.
One time. What's up with the what's up? Hey. Alright, here we go. Didn't know about tonight. I don't really know what to talk about. Everybody's doing new shit. So I'll try some new shit.
New shit?
Yeah. So I've been trying to work on this like being like the future of comedy. Even though I can rap a little bit, as we all know, Future has like 6 kids, 6 different women. I only have 4 different women. I think I should give you a little backdrop on that. My grandfather gave me some good advice when I was younger. I was like 14, pulled me to the side and he was like, I got some rules for you in life. Like, first rule is self-preservation. I'm like, okay, gotta preserve myself. He was like, you gotta take care of yourself because how you gonna take care of others? Right, I get it. The second rule was to reproduce your DNA. So I was like, I get it. Reproduce my DNA, no problem. I think I took it way too far though. And then my dad, he's like a dog breeder. So he's been getting bitches pregnant my whole life. I like that one. I don't know. I'm gonna keep that in there. No, I just took it a bit far, you know. I got 4 from 4. I know it sounds like bad basketball numbers or good basketball numbers. Maybe it sounds like a fucked up order at a Wendy's. Maybe it could be like a 4x4 because I hit with my wood. I don't know. I think it's undisciplined. I had to call my mom and let her know she's having another grandchild. It was a weird conversation. Like, yo, mom, you having another grandbaby? She was like, baby, you need to get that thing snipped. I'm not neutering myself. Then I call my dad. Like, yo, Pop, about to have another grandchild. He's like, I think you pushing when you should be pulling. It was too close. I was like, let me just do somebody who's not really that close, like my uncle, you know what I mean? So I called him, like, yo, about to have another kid. He was like, God damn, boy. You's a motherfucker. I'm telling you, you leaving it in way too long. I called my little brother, tell him he's gonna be an uncle. It's like, yo, bro, you about to be an uncle again. He was like, bro, your pull-up game weak as fuck. Finally, I called my grandmom, though. She was cool. I was like, yo, grandma, I'm gonna have another baby. She was like, oh, baby, you're making our family bigger. You know we got strong genetics. What you need? What can I do? So that made me feel better. I don't know. It's a lot, though. It's like 8 different people you gotta deal with, you know? The kids are cool. The moms were cool. Like when we were fucking. Yeah, after the sex, it was like, just pay me. It's okay, though. Still like them. What else are we gonna talk about? Yeah, it's weird coming from the city and then being here now. It's weird when I go shopping, I'm surrounded by a bunch of Asians in masks. I feel like I'm gonna get like some ninja stars thrown at me. Everything. Like, God damn. I just want to go to Target to shop. I don't want to be a Target. You know what I mean? It bothers me. It's crazy here. You guys got all these dogs running around. Got way too much aloha though with the dogs. Especially the older Asian women with the stroller with the dog in it. You got a fucking, you ever see one with the drop top? Like they got the coupe version of the fucking stroller with 2 dogs in there. Every time, I don't know why. I know it's dogs, but from far away, it looks like a hairy ass baby. I don't know. I'm done. We got any new jokes? That was all I had. Alright, thank you. Oh yeah, I could have did that.
I'll put a take the mic for feedback, but I like that hairy baby joke. That's got some potential.
Hairy baby? Okay.
It's got potential. I like that one.
Anybody else? That's it? Yeah.
Oh, I got a suggestion.
You guys.
Use condoms, my nigga. Go ahead.
I've been thinking about how like the energy that you exude at times is intense, and it the audience feeds off of it. And I would just say continue having a lot of energy in your sets. That's all.
Got that too. Do that. Anybody else? Jeez, fuck you guys.
Everybody.
Hey, that's fucked up. I did a lot of new shit. Alright, next.
Okay, guys, we're keeping it rolling right along. Please, we'll have 3 more. Hang in there, you guys. You're doing fantastic. Please give it up for Lilli and Simone.
down. I never sit down. We're gonna do that. I didn't realize that this was gonna be a feedback mic situation. I don't know whose idea was that, but I'm assuming it was a man. Someone who has not experienced PMS. I don't know if you guys know about constructive criticism when you have PMS. It's just a personal attack. So I am looking forward to your compliments after my set today. That's your warning. I'm also gonna try some new shit. I guess we're just announcing it and I'm gonna fucking go with it. I normally feel like I prepare a lot of shit and this is weird. I also get a lot more drunk before a set, so weirdly I'm gonna be stuttering more by not drinking. So a little bit about me. I am a white girl. Yeah, it's true. It's true. For that I am sorry. That's all I can really say. It's to make matters worse, I'm also a teacher and I'm trying to be a comedian, which just like shoots me up the scale of the most annoying people, you know? I think the only way that I could be more annoying is if I was also like a military wife with 2 boys. I think that would max me out as like the most annoying person, you know? You know those people, they're like with their 2 sons, Jackson and Patchouli. Hashtag boy mom. Thank you. That fucking shirt, that mama bear shirt, I hate that shirt. I hate those people. And those are my people. That's my future. That's what I have in front of me. I'm really scared. If you guys ever see me in that fucking mama bear shirt, just take me out, please. Like literally take me the fuck out. I'm not ready for that in my life. I don't know. I think like the self-entitlement in that group is pretty high, and I'm getting higher. It's pretty good. Anyway, moving on. I don't know. Speaking of that mama bear shirt, like that's why I think I'm a little self-conscious about that, because I recently was going through my wardrobe and I realized how many shirts I have that are just devoted to announcing the fact that I'm a teacher. It's ridiculous. I have six shirts that are just the sole purpose is to tell you that I'm a fucking teacher. You know those shirts that are like the teacher shirts? The ones that are like, if you think my hands are full, you should see my heart. I have 6 of those, you guys. What's wrong with me? It's in my DNA to be a fucking white, annoying girl. It sucks. I don't know. I do have one teacher shirt that I like a lot. My mom got me this one for my birthday, and it says, "Don't make me use my teacher voice." And I do like that one. It's cute, it's funny, it's a little sassy. But it is a little ironic because I'm a teacher of the deaf. So my teacher voice is just like, you know, don't really have a real teacher voice. Kids can't fucking hear me, Mom. You do that. Why'd you give me this shirt? I don't know. I still wear it though. Single. Where are my single people? I'm assuming all of you fuckers. Besides Rohan. Surprisingly, besides Rohan, maybe. Jesus Christ. Oh God, that just made me so much more depressed. Jesus.
All of us.
Oh God. Oh man. I am single. I don't know what the problem is. Like why I can't keep a boyfriend. I feel like I get the same responses. You know, it's like it's not you, it's me. You know. Love that one. What are the other good ones I get? You know, oh, I'm just not looking for a commitment. Love that one. I think the last one was like, you know, I'm just really not into listening to the Tarzan soundtrack during sex. Fuck that guy, am I right? That guy sucks. Find Phil Collins, see if he's single. Oh man, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know if this is a girl thing, but do you guys get a lot of like unsolicited advice for being single? I get that a lot. I think the one I get the most, which I hate the most, is like, just focus on you. Just take this time to focus on yourself. Like, I lived by myself during a pandemic. I know way too much about myself. There's nothing else to know, there's nothing else to focus on but myself, you know? Like during this pandemic, I went through 3 vibrators. That's how much I focused on myself. I'm at the point where I'm just like, have a subscription for monthly batteries from Amazon. It's getting pretty bad out there, you guys. No. I don't know. I am a teacher, like I mentioned. I feel like I talk about it a lot because I try to like not look like a teacher. I don't know. You know. I've got like the tattoos and the fake nose ring. It's fake, and that's because I am a poser, and also because I teach preschool, and I just don't want any Final Destination shit happening to my face. I don't need that in my life. No, but I have a bunch of tattoos, and my grandma like did not understand why I would get tattoos, like visible tattoos. She's like, "That you're gonna regret that. That's gonna affect your career." And honestly, I gotta hand it to her. She was right, because now that I have these visible tattoos, I cannot make an OnlyFans account. I'm really bummed out about that. Says my principal at my school where I work. Says the 6th grade boy that would probably find my account. Seriously. I have 6th grade boys at my school who like try to flirt with me. It's really fucked up. It's really fucked up. But honestly, like, I'm like, I don't know how to take it. I'm like a little bit flattered. But I'm also like, fucking stop. What are you doing? You're like wolf whistling. What the hell? It's weird. Anyway. Yeah. What else? I'm a teacher. Like I said, I talk about it all the fucking time. You guys are probably so tired of hearing about it. I am a teacher of the deaf, like I mentioned. I teach preschool and kindergarten for the deaf and hard of hearing, which is cool. I like to pause there to see if anyone will clap for me. Thanks. It's the only validation I get, you guys. Preschoolers are mean. They're fucking assholes, you know? They're like master manipulators. They really will like come up to you one day and be like, "Miss Lily, you look like a princess today." And then like literally an hour later they'll be like, "Miss Lily, do you have a baby in your belly?" Fucking no, I do not. And they're like, "Well, why is your belly big?" I'm like, that's when I just punch them in the face. Just can't stand it. No, I do teach the little preschoolers, the little deaf preschoolers. It's a fun job. I do like it. I get a lot of really dumb questions about it. Every time I go on a date, my date turns into like, you know, a TED Talk of the history of deaf education. Or it turns into like a YouTube tutorial for ASL for beginners. It's fun. I just started teaching the wrong signs, you know? They're like, "How do I say nice to meet you?" And I'm like, "It's this," which is penis. I don't know. Just got tired of answering those questions. But I think the dumbest question I get is like, "Oh, so you know Braille?" No, I fucking don't know Braille. That's for the blind. Deaf people can read. It's pretty cool. Deaf people can just look with their eyes and read. Yeah. And then when I tell them that, they're like, "Well, what's next? They can drive?" Yeah, they can also drive. Deaf people can also drive. It's pretty cool. Everyone always wants to learn sign language, you know, like I said. Everyone always wants to know how to say hello in American Sign Language, so you just raise your hand. Go ahead, you guys can. And then just do this, shake it, yeah. That's how you can say hi in American Sign Language. It's pretty cool. Yeah, you're welcome, Rohan, for no, yeah, I don't know why people are so afraid to wave to deaf people. I think they think that that's like telling them off in sign language. It's not. You guys can just wave. It's